opportunity to speak. My name is Parthi Kandavel and I'm running for TDSB School Trustee in Scarborough Southwest. And one of the reasons I'm running for the school board is because the need for change, a change in leadership at the Toronto District School Board. Many of you are aware of the several reports that have come out outlining the expense scandals, the mismanagement, the cost overruns. This is in the millions of dollars. This money, and as a teacher, as being part of a school system, we could use this money in our schools to help our children with field trips, extracurricular activities, resources in the classroom. We need to start putting children first and not senior management. As well, as a teacher, I hear many concerns from parents, and one of which, at many schools in our ward, there are 22 elementary schools, 16 of them are below average in reading, writing, and math. This is unacceptable. These critical fundamental skills prepare our children for the future, and especially in the early years, establishing strong study skills and proficiency in reading, writing, and math sets our children up to do well in high school. So in our ward, this is a serious challenge that we're hearing. And as a teacher, I've had strong success with my own children coming in the top 10 in Ontario in EQA of both my grade 6 and grade 3 classes. Secondly, the physical activity of our children is of great concern. Numerous studies talk about our rising childhood obesity rates. As a child, I remember growing up in the 80s, we had gym or phys ed every day. Unfortunately, very few schools implement the provincial mandate of daily physical activity, an opportunity for our children to engage in at least 30 minutes of intensive physical activity to keep them healthy, teach them lifelong habits of good health. As a trustee, I'll be working intimately and closely with principals to implement this. And this is incredibly important for our long-term health of our society. Also, bullying is still happening in our schools, increasingly so with cyberbullying. It doesn't stop at 3:30, it doesn't stop at school. Now it's continuing online. A lot of schools, unfortunately, and some principals are not taking this very seriously. As a trustee, I'll mandate every school to create a safe schools team to prevent and have meaningful consequences for bullying. Lastly, our schools are terrific, amazing community centers. We need to make use of that and create them into lively centers of activity after 4 p.m. and on the weekend. As trustee, I will work closely with the city and our school boards to open up our schools after 4 p.m. for community use and on the weekends. So as members of the community, we can have access, we can have classes, we can create a vibrant place and not rely on one community center for several neighborhoods. Every neighborhood has a community center right there in its school. The school trustee position is a very important position. I always tell people at the doorstep it's the most important vote you have, because the school trustee plays an incredibly important role in how we frame and how we shape our education, and as a result, how we shape our future and the future of our future citizens, our children. So if you live in my riding, Scarborough Southwest, please consider voting for me on October 27th.